All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit tardy to the party on this review of The Last of Us Episode 3 because I was busy this past Sunday. But I was talking to somebody yesterday and they were trying to get my expertise on it because, I played the game. I was going to wait to talk about it when we do Episode 4 later on this weekend. Make sure y'all check out my other episodes, Episode 1 and 2. Check it out. But, anyways, let's talk about this Episode 3. So, for episode 3, I'll be honest with you all. It wasn't my favorite so far. I know it's only been 3 episodes. And it's not why because of what you think it is. Okay, it is because of what you think it is. However, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with two people expressing they love each other. Hey, that's what they do. That's what they do. My only, because that was his character. That was Bill. Let's go ahead and get it out in open. So, Bill's character is, hey, he has a partner. Cool, that's what's up. That's in the game. That's his character. That's in the story. I don't want y'all coming at me like I don't like no one. No, 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 no. That's not the case. No, that's not the case. Uh, what I did not like about the episode is the fact that, you know, what we were expecting is that for Bill to be Bill, and what I mean by that is that in the game, he goes back and forth, talk trash with Ellie, talk trash with Joel. Love it. His interest was awesome. If you are a fan of the game, go look at Bill's entrance for The Last of Us. It's on YouTube. It's all over YouTube. You can see it. But for those who have not played the game, but for those who have played the game, we already know the Bill's entrance. You know, Ellie and Joel walk into this room. He's strung up by one of Bill's traps. The old foot loop in the hole gag type of thing, where you put your foot in the hole and the rope tightens up and it triggers it and it strings you upside down like in a little cartoon, whatever. Yeah, that's what happened to Joel, and Joel was pissed, of course. And while Joel was strung upside down, here comes the clickers and infected. They're running into the building, into the area, and Ellie has to assist you cut the rope from the refrigerator that's tied and connected to it. But while you're doing that, you're upside down, firing, shooting, and all that. A clicker dials on Joel, or effective dials on Joel, and here comes Bill with the old machete, chop, 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 off with the head. That was his entrance, which was really awesome. And then after that, you run away, you get chased by all the infected, the clickers and everything. You catch up, and finally you catch your breath, and you get to see who Bill is, for what his character is. And Bill is the highlight, one of the highlights from The Last of Us, and it is hilarious. Bill is hilarious. Oh my goodness! I'm just telling you, the banter between Bill and Ellie, all that classic stuff, classic, and we loved it. So us as fans, or a good solid majority of the fans, didn't like the fact that we didn't get a chance to see that. We feel like we were robbed. Now, I understand that with this TV show, I already knew off the bat that you're not going to be able to do everything you can do from the game. I mean, some things got to differentiate or whatever. You got to pick your poison, choose and choose. Some say yes, you can do it, but sometimes you can, yeah. So it is what it is. If it was us, the fans, really creating it, then yeah, we will put as much as we could in it. But then you got to remind yourself, there's always somebody that's behind you on these TV shows. That's like, nah, fam, we gonna have you do all this. like you gotta do some other stuff. Um, and we already know Bill does mention, or they found a letter and does mention Larry as as Bill. I'm sorry, not Larry. Frank. Larry. Why I'm mentioning this man's name? Bill's lover. I can't mention his name. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. Excuse me. I apologize. But he's mentioned in a letter, and the way how he goes to the next afterlife, he hangs himself. For all you those who have not played the game, don't worry. They did not show it. It's just written inside the paper, and it's very graphic. As graphic as the lost as graphic as The Last of Us it is. They didn't show that, which I'm like, okay, well, hey, I'm cool with that. Um, the story goes on, and you're inside this city where you have to pretty much find a battery to put inside the car so Joel and Ellie can go on their way, so you get to the next town, find Tommy, etc., etc. So that doesn't happen in this. It doesn't happen at all in this one. He pretty much shows his life, how he has his lover and everything, and that's cool. That's great. But we wasn't expecting like a full on 1 hour, 20 plus minutes of this, or however long the show was. We were expecting, okay, cool. If you want to show that, that's fine. That's cool. But still, give us that. And spoiler alert for those who have not watched the episode, and if you come back and watch this part, yeah, but be a spoiler. So we don't get that. Bill dies with his husband, and for me and other fans were like, oh man, I mean that was some people are like, yeah, that was a great episode. It was, sweet and nice and all that. And I get that. Storyline wise, all that. Story wise. I get it. Why everybody's, cinematography, how it was set up and how they, Romeo and Juliet acts themselves off. But at the same time, it's like, with the fans, we were hoping to get what Bill and Ellie and Joel could have actually met up and did that part, because that's a very awesome and fan favorite part of the game when you first meet the bloater and fight it in the school and all that. We was waiting on that. That's what we wanted to see. So it's okay that they wanted to show that part with how he fell in love and all that. That's great. We didn't know that part, right? We didn't haven't seen that part, and it's not shown in the game. It is what it is. But it's just the fact that we wanted to see this other part of Bill where we're like, oh yeah, Bill is out there, handling business, out there being who Bill is, and we wanted to see that and love that. And one comment bothered me when somebody said this great story arc building, and I think it was in IGN or whatever, and I was like, now how's a great story arc building when those two characters are dead? You know what I'm saying? It's like how you like you're there's no more story to build. They're dead. It's done. If anything, I would say maybe they will do this later on in the season. Maybe they'll take Tess and Joel and show how deep their relationship was and how it really is affecting Joel, and he's like shutting things down. Or I don't know. Well, maybe that would be dope to see. I think that would be cool. Bring Tess back for a little bit. We saw her a little 1 minute or whatever, 15 seconds or 1 minute or whatever, um, that she was in episode 3. It'll be cool to see what else, Tess and Joel were like, before Ellie came along or before us fans came along and played the game. So that's just my thought. And but yeah, that's my thoughts right there on the episode 3. So episode 4, I'm pretty sure is going to be action heavy because we saw the trailer for it. It's the famous how can you help me, and Joel like nah, they ain't helping them, and boop, drive off and raise hell and everything. But as far as The Last of Us, the show the so far I know we got I think like 9 episodes total. That's going to be a part of this. I'm digging it. I love what I see. The cinematography, the story. I know everybody's griping about how they don't like Ellie's character, and I can understand that. And my thing with that is that in the video game, you love this kid because she comes in clutch moments and help you, and we haven't seen that. Yeah, we have not really seen that yet in the TV show. I have to think about it for a minute. Sorry, that's my thinking face. Wow, sorry, but yeah, in the game, she comes handy in clutch moments, and that's how you. And then of course, the relationship between Joel and Ellie. You spend more time with her in the game than on the TV show, of course, and that's what I'm saying. Some things you can't, really get when you do these movies and TV shows related to the game, because the game you spend so many countless hours investing into these characters. So I'm pretty. You got what? It's about to be episode 4. 5 more episodes after this. I'm pretty sure they'll knock it out of the park, because what I've seen has been really great so far, and it's gonna be yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what else they do with it with her character. Like I said, everybody's saying, "Oh, she's too brutal. She's not the sweet." I mean, in all honesty, when you first meet Ellie, she was a jerk. I mean, and Joel was a jerk to her. So it takes time to peel those layers back. You know, of who these people are and to bring down those barriers. You're seeing just a smidget of it between Joel showing how he cares for Ellie in some ways if you really pay attention. You just see just a small tad bit, even though he's telling her she's cargo. So yeah, but that's gonna do it. Check out my next breakdown review of The Last of Us, episode 4, later on this Sunday after the episode airs. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. If there's anybody else that want to join in, comment below, and then we'll conversate. We'll email each other, and you can more than happy to join in. But other than that, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Joffrey's VIP room, and I'll see y'all next time. Check out my videos, man. Got some stuff coming up, man. See you next time.